Top games nominated on the Game Awards 2024. First on the list is Final Fantasy VII.
Cloud, bring me the black
Final
materia.
Fantasy VII Rebirth is a 2024 action role-playing game developed and published by Square Enix. It is the second in a planned trilogy of games remaking the 1997 PlayStation game Final
The
Fantasy VII.
celebration of the faithful. A watershed moment for all mankind.
Players primarily control Cloud Strife,
Hey kids,
a former
sorry
Shinra
we're
soldier
late.
who joins the perceived terrorist group Outcast by Shinra. The game features real-time exploration and combat, with a more open-ended overworld compared to the linear progression of Remake's Midgar, highlighting main story quests and Sedekis to complete, along with their respective distances from the party in the overworld.
Lady? Hey, boss! Your guests are here!
Rebirth expands on the hybrid of action-focused melee combat and an active time battle system introduced in Remake, in which the player takes control of a party of characters that can be freely switched between during gameplay.
Good, Cloud. Very good. Fill your hollow heart with rage.
I'm back now, Aerith. I'm back.
We ask that you retrieve it. The black materia, key to our oblivion. Please. It alone can liberate us from this endless dream.
Passing through. You.
Tifa! Whew! Hey, guys!
They're getting some sun too, huh?
Yeah.
Well, Red? How do we look?
Huh?
You should get yourself a reading!
It's gotta be hiding some ginormous materia! Woohoo!
In June 2023, the official social media handles for the game began, posting a series of developer messages. Game director Naoki Hamaguchi promised that Rebirth would feature a wide and multifaceted world with a high degree of freedom, with multiple story
You
routes,
wouldn't believe
in
what he can
comparison
do.
to the more structured, linear progression throughout Midgar in Remake. Next on the list is Black Myth: Wukong. Black Myth: Wukong is a 2024 action role-playing game developed and published by Game Science. The game is inspired by the classical Chinese novel Journey to the West. The player assumes the role of the Destined One, a staff-wielding monkey, embarking on a journey to recover 6 relics corresponding to some Wukong's 6 senses. The protagonist's weapon is a staff much like the really Jinky back from the novel. The staff can extend and shrink in size during combat. The combat mechanics involve resource management. Focus can be accumulated time, landing light attacks, executing roll-time dodges, and other means. The protagonist uses transformations to shapeshift into various creatures or beings. Each transformation has its own unique moveset and health pool. While transformations have cooldowns, they do not consume mana. The game introduces cultural and natural scenery derived from the real world into its setting. It features, for example, scenes based on the Kaiyuan Temple in Guangzhou, the Wulong Temple in Langshan, and the Dazzle rock carvings, among others. Each chapter concludes with an animated cutscene that reflects on and explores the narrative and thematic elements of the game.
will soon return,
Elden Ring.
guided by grace once lost.
Elden Ring is a 2020 action role-playing game developed by
The Golden
From
Order
Software
is
and published by
broken
Bandai Namco
to its
Entertainment.
core.
Elden Ring won several Game of the Year awards and was being cited as one of the greatest games of all time, with praise directed towards its open world, gameplay systems, and setting. It sold over 30 million copies, also making it one of the best-selling games of all time.
Foul tarnished. In search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition. Someone must extinguish thy flame.
Elden Ring takes place in the land of Eden, fictional landmass ruled
They will
over by
fight.
several demigods.
And they will die in an unending curse.
It was previously ruled over by the immortal Queen Marika, who acted as keeper of the Elden Ring, a powerful force that manifested as the physical concept of order. In the game, the player character is a Tarnished, one of the group of exiles from the lands between who are summoned back after the shattering.
Perhaps is a champion or a lord to be born.
Well, a lowly tarnished, playing as a lord. I command thee now!
At the game's start, the player chooses a character class, which determines their starting spells, equipment, and attributes. Combat with enemies can be within melee, or from a distance, using ranged weapons. Enemy attacks can be dodged or blocked using shields.
Brandish the Elden Ring. For all of us.
We have to do
Balatro.
is play a flawless 4 of a kind and... Wait, what?
Balatro
It's
is a
fine,
poker-themed
because with
roguelike
this
deck building
mad
game,
Joker, we
developed
can
by
go
the user
mad with
Locale
power
Thunk
and
and
increase
published
our
by
multiplier
PlayStation.
by a gargantuan +20 to absolutely smash.
In the game, the player
Really?
must score a certain number
Right.
of points by
Time to
playing
bring out the
poker
big
hands
guns.
from a
With
starting
these planet
52
cards
card
to
deck,
permanently
with a limited
increase our
number of
level,
hands and
tarot
discards
cards to
each
power them
round.
up, taking our 4 of a kind to a wild, soaring new height that will surely...
The game was developed over a 2.5-year
Okay,
period
it's
by
time to
sole
break
developer
things.
Locale Thunk,
We enlist the
inspired
help
by
of
the
the
card
scholar
game
to
Big 2
maximize
and the
our
roguelike
aces,
video
followed
game
by the
Luck, the
blueprint to
Landlord.
duplicate that boost. Then grab a cheeky voucher to lower shop prices, and finally use our remaining cash to grant us a mythical, spectral pack, allowing us the godly power to transform all our cards into aces and unlock a truly forbidden hand. 5 of a kind. Like I said,
You think you have the strength to protect the weak? Then prove to me these are more than empty words.
Metaphor, Refantasio. Metaphor, Refantasio is a 2024 role-playing video game developed by Studio Zero and published by Atlas.
We may struggle with fear and anxiety, but we shape our own destiny.
The game is set in the United Kingdom of Ukraine, a medieval fantasy
With
realm
our
mirroring
own
the
hands.
contemporary real world after the assassination of its former king. The protagonist, Will, an orphan boy of the magic-wielding Elder Triad and the prince's childhood friend, participates in the royal tournament held to decide the throne's successor, journeying across Ukraine to rally support from its people while searching for a way to lift the curse.
I suppose this is the very essence of magic.
The game revolves around a day-night cycle and weather system, which dictates specific behavior in game. This system had previously originated in the Persona series and is a mainstay of that series.
Take cover!
Metaphor sold 1 million copies on release day across platforms and received widespread acclaim, with praise being directed towards its narrative, world building, visuals, gameplay, and
Attack
themes.
in any number!
Astrobot. Astrobot is a 2024 platform game developed and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment for the PlayStation 5 in celebration of the 30th anniversary of PlayStation. A follow-up to Astro's Playroom. Astrobot is a 3D platformer where the player controls the title character, a small robot named Astro, through the use of the DualSense controller. Astro's moveset is identical to his previous incarnations from Astrobot Rescue Mission and Astro's Playroom, maintaining his ability to jump, hover, punch, and spin attack. The base game has 90 levels, split across 6 galaxies and 60 planets. Each level falls under 3 different difficulty settings: easy, normal, and hard. The main story levels primarily fall under the easy and normal difficulties, whereas the optional challenge stages fall mainly under the hard difficulties. Astrobot received critical acclaim, becoming the highest rated game of 2024. Critics praised the gameplay, level design, and content. Astrobot won numerous awards, including Game of the Year honours at the Game Awards 2024, the 21st British Academy Games Awards, and the 28th Annual DICC Awards.